Hi, Dan Harley here, and if you're an eBay seller, let me ask you something. Are you tired of losing money to eBay? You know, every time you turn around, there's increasing number of seller restrictions, the increasing seller fees, which are strangling you out of making money. There's also a terrible customer service. When you try to ask them for help, they're not there to help you. And the messy interface just adds to more of the problems here, only makes things worse. Oh, and the eBay buyer protection program, which essentially has made it a field day for buyer scammers, where they get a license to rip you off, and eBay's helping them. So, it's all this is killing your bottom line. So, what if you're able to get your revenue from something other than eBay? So that you're no longer at the mercy of eBay. You can control your seller restrictions, your buyer policies. You can deal directly with the buyer scammers. Here's something else. You can double, triple, even quadruple your profits. And the more important thing, you can control your own future. So, tell you what, if you give me a few minutes, I can show you how to unchuck yourself from eBay, control your own business again, and start making money again. Now, who the heck am I? I'm an IT consultant. I've been helping businesses and business owners and entrepreneurs succeed on the internet for over 20 years. I've got a podcast show called Tech Talk with Dan Harley, a YouTube channel, more of that on primeconcepts.net, which is my website. But I'll tell you something here. I get lots of inquiries regarding e-commerce. Basically, to sell stuff online for good reason. People want to sell stuff online. So the challenge with e-commerce is it can be very, very complicated. Just little things. The site itself is very complicated. Also, the little things like establishing a merchant account, managing the website, a very complicated website, the logistics of doing all that, even calculating shipping can be a pain in the butt. And many people don't have an e-commerce site because of two main reasons. It's too complicated and it costs too much. So eBay was a much faster and easier way to sell stuff online. And not really anymore. And I'll tell you a bit more about this here. Let's talk about my wife. She got a good story here. She wants to sell handmade crafts online. And she's got several direct sources from Southeast Asia. And first thing we did when we talked about all this was I'll build her a website. And unfortunately, it was too complicated for her. So naturally, as I do with my other clients, I said, let's do eBay instead. So we did that. And she did very well at it. She made some very good money at this. The challenge here is, like other eBay buyers or other eBay sellers here, things keep on changing with eBay. The big thing is, the first thing that really hit her is the rising seller fees. Every time she turns around, she's losing. The fees get up a little bit more to the point it's eating away in her profits. And then also she tries to talk about this with eBay customer support. They got terrible support. They're just not there for her. And the big thing that really hit her is buyer protection rules. Basically, like I said earlier here, it kind of opened the door for people to scam eBay sellers. One situation that happened here quite often is my wife would send the product, and the buyer would claim they never received it, and which in turn had eBay forced a refund coming out of my wife's pocket, and all of that we got a bad reputation score. And then all of a sudden, the product arrives a little bit later here. So we're out. We're out the money. We're out the product, and now we got a bad reputation score. There's nothing we can do about it. There's almost no recourse for sellers to retribute that. So it's just a lose situation. So what are you going to do? So like I say, it got to the point that her profits were shrinking. It's almost not worth doing eBay. So we started getting into other markets. We started getting Etsy and Pinterest. But the challenge here is tough to manage the eBay store along with Etsy, along with Pinterest, and it started getting much more complicated. So it came time to let's start launching another online store. Now a colleague of mine came to me and said, you know what, Dan, you should try this Shopify thing out and really give it an honest try. And I was a little bit reluctant at first because we tried that route before, and having launched numerous e-commerce sites for my clients, I felt this is going to be a little bit too complicated for my wife. And it turned out to be quite a bit different. First of all, I was able to completely launch the site in just a few hours. Now, granted, a bit more technically inclined than most people, okay? And we're going to talk about a little bit more about that later here. One thing I was really impressed with was we were able to load all her eBay items from her store. We're talking hundreds of items right into Shopify in just a very, very, very short time. And all of a sudden, not only that, we were able to have her whole product line. We could sell directly to Facebook and Pinterest. And basically that opened doors for sales for customers that weren't there before if we were just doing eBay. So we started making money again. And I tell you, I was really blown away at Shopify so much that I went through the process of becoming a Shopify partner, and to help other people succeed with Shopify. So that's what we're kind of talking about here. This is kind of the secret of how to get out of eBay and into other streams of revenue called Shopify. By the way, I got a link here, primeconcepts.net/Shopify. Will get you a free 14-day trial to try out Shopify. But before I just leave it there, let me give you a few things to think about with Shopify. First of all, what is Shopify? The definition, it's an online web-based website builder. Okay, it comes with full-featured content management system. It's very, very easy to put together. Drag and drop store builder. Hundreds of professional themes you can use, so you can make your site look very fantastic right from the get-go. You're not limited in the number of products you can use and load in the store. You can also use digital products such as digital ebooks and stuff like that. You can sell right from the website. And another important thing here too is import and exporting from databases and stuff like that, especially eBay. Because I know you folks on eBay there. Your important thing here, you spent so much time building your eBay store or your items on eBay. You need that to be brought in the store here. So anyway, also some standard features with Shopify I was impressed with that I think would do well with you folks on eBay. Accept credit cards right away. You don't have to go through this process of qualifying merchant accounts or go through your bank, stuff like that. You automatically get a merchant account system, accept credit cards through Shopify. Also, you can add discount codes and all kinds of different coupons through Shopify automatically. All right. Also deals with carrier shipping rates and stuff like that. So, for instance, with UPS, USPS, FedEx, it automatically does that those calc for you for your buyers, and also automatic tax rates. All these things here are very important to have. Basically, you don't have to think about it; it's just done. Okay. Now, also, something that's really cool about Shopify is mobile commerce ready. It means you can sell right from your smartphone or your tablet. And what this allows you to do is allows you to actually go physically sell stuff. Let's say if you're at a conference or a park or a swap meet, you can actually sell things right from your phone, which is incredible. This is reminding you, this is a standard feature. You're not going to get with eBay, that's for sure. So also, another thing here too, Shopify is already plugged in to sell on Facebook. You have a simple checkout system where your customer can actually buy stuff right from Facebook. You don't have to come to your site. Also, with Instant Messenger, you can actually communicate with your customers on Facebook one-on-one through the messenger. Either you can call them or you can text them. So it makes communication very, very easy with customers, which you don't have that at eBay. Also, those of you who are familiar with Pinterest, this is an incredible place to sell stuff. And again, this is one of those standard features with Shopify where you can actually sell stuff on Pinterest through Shopify very easily. You can pin your items. You can buying is very simple. Your buyers can purchase everything directly from Pinterest without having to go anywhere else, and you can engage with the sales and everything through Pinterest, through pins and stuff like that. Fantastic feature. Something else that I thought was more interesting, my wife and I working on this thing here, is being able to sell on Amazon, which is the world's largest online marketplace. And so Shopify makes it very easy to sell items on Amazon. You can manage your inventory from a single place. You can sell everything through the whole world through Amazon. It's done. It's a standard feature. Also, last but not least, is eBay. Okay, you can still use Shopify you can still sell on eBay and use Shopify to manage your sales. More sales, less effort. List your products on eBay without even ever leaving Shopify. So you can manage everything through Shopify, Facebook, Pinterest, Amazon, and eBay through Shopify. One spot. So it makes things much easier. So last but not least is probably the most important part of a Shopify, at least for me, and I know for a lot of my clients, is support. Okay, you have a team that's dedicated to help you succeed, 24 hours, 7 days a week, by web, email, chat, and even phone. Okay. Also, you have the Shopify team. You also have eCommerce University, where you can everything you ever want to know about selling online can be done there. Free books, lots of videos. You become an e-commerce master through Shopify. Plenty of user forums out there. A lot of people already using Shopify will show you how to get from point A to point B from real world experience here. Last but not least, people like me, Shopify experts. Shopify, where someone like me come out and help you succeed with Shopify. So, what does this mean for you as an eBay seller? First of all, you'll have an easy-to-use sales platform. Okay, it's easy to use and maintain. You can easily transition from an eBay platform to Shopify, and also it makes eBay a less of a factor. So you can start selling with you cut your eBay fees down, buyer protection uses, all that stuff are a small factor, or you can even just drop eBay altogether. Okay, and the big thing here is increase your potential revenue. Now, instead of selling strictly to eBay, you're selling to Facebook, you're selling to Pinterest, you're selling to Amazon, and selling to the whole world. Okay, so that can increase your potential market by 4 times or more. Okay, so with all that, is the flexibility. You can control what you can sell, who you can sell to, and the big thing here, this can easily expand and grow with you. So instead of being limited to what eBay's done for you, my wife, and many other eBay buyers out there, now you can grow. You can grow your business to as big as you ever want it to be. So, anyway, that last but not least, you are just a click away from experiencing a significant phenomenon in your business itself by going to Shopify. The link here you see here is primeconcepts.net/link/Shopify. Let me tell you a quick story about this here too. I had some friends of mine about this link, by the way. That my friends of mine, they had made some homemade wood artwork and wanted to sell online. So naturally they came to me, and I happened to be really busy at the time. So I basically gave them this link here, primeconcepts.net/link/Shopify. Told them, click on there and fill in everything else. I'll get back to you when I can. So later in the day, about 4 hours later, I called them up, and they're thanking me. And I'm going, why? Because we got on Shopify, we got our store up, we're up and going, we're online right now. And I'm going, wow, I should add here too, they're not very technically inclined, okay? They know how to do Facebook stuff, all that stuff, but certainly not programmers, certainly not techies, and certainly not somebody you would think that would be someone you would go to put together an e-commerce store. So, just a simple link. They're able to get themselves online without the help of a techie guy like me to help them, or paying them either. So I was that in itself. I'm delighted with this whole thing here too, and that's the objective of myself and even with Shopify. We want to help you succeed. We want to help you be able to make money, make revenue, be successful. So With that in mind here, like I say, there's a 14-day free trial at primeconstant.net/link/Shopify. I'm going to tell you something here. If you take a shot at that link and give it an honest shake, like my friend told me, I'm sure you will be satisfied. You'll be delighted with Shopify in a matter of hours. It's not going to take days. It's going to take me hours. And you're just that far away from unshackling yourself for eBay and expanding your future, your online successful future with Shopify. So with that in mind, I thank you for your time. And I hope you, and by the way, if you need any help, you can go to my website at primeconstant.net and find how to get a hold of me there. I'd be more than happy to help you. But I honestly ask you, give Shopify an honest try. Go to primeconstant.net/link/Shopify. Try it out. Give it an honest shake. And I'm confident you'll find that Shopify is going to be the future of your online endeavors. So with that, I bid you good luck and Godspeed to your online success.